Hi, Mark Power here again, your stuttering specialist. One of the most common situations that people have a problem with stuttering is when they're asked to introduce themselves, when they try to say their name. And that's what I want to talk about today. So when you introduce yourself, it may be one of the hardest situations you have in your life. For whatever reason, it's for me, I remember it was very difficult just to get out, hi, I'm Mark Power, or Mark Power. And it's a very obvious situation for other people too, because they really expect you to know your name and be able to say it. I have had comments of like, hey, don't you know your name? Ha ha ha. And just trying to be funny, but to me, having that problem all the time wasn't very funny to me. Another thing about my own experience with trying to introduce myself was when I was talking to somebody or beginning to talk with somebody else, and they would introduce themselves and say, hi, my name is whatever. I knew it was my turn next. So while they were saying, hi, my name is, and said their name, I was not listening. I was not thinking. The only thing I was doing was worrying about whether I could get my name out and how to make that happen. So as a result, I would always forget somebody else's name. I just wasn't paying attention to it. And actually, even though I've resolved my stuttering problem, that stuck with me. This sticks with me. And I have to forcefully remind myself to pay attention to somebody when they say their name. I'm always forgetting somebody's name. I think it's an old habit. It just requires a different way of thinking now that I don't stutter. A lot of the old ways of thinking still exist, and that's what therapy needs to deal with also. So where does that come from? Or why is it so difficult to say your name, to introduce yourself? Here's what I think. When you say Mark Power or your name, you really can't fake it a whole lot. You can't talk around it and say, well, my name is, well, it kind of starts with an M and you know how you do, and substitute things and talk around it. That sounds really weird when you're just trying to say your name. So that's the problem. You're really hemmed in there. You have to say what your name is. There are no substitutions. But actually, I've heard that some people will say a different name that they can say easier. And I've heard that happened at Starbucks, where they ask you your first name so they can call out your order. And if you have a problem saying Mark, and you can say Bob a lot easier, people would say Bob. The problem with that is you have to remember what the fake name is when they start calling out the names. So the solution to that is not any trick so you can say your name or any magic way of doing that task, that speaking task. Can't do that. What you need to do is learn a different way of speaking that's incompatible with stuttering. And I can help you do that. You replace all of your stuttering, not just saying your name, with a new way of speaking. So it's no problem at all. I have a new online program with real-time vocal feedback. So you can watch your voice as you're learning this new way of speaking. And it shows you how your voice is working. So it's very easy to learn and it's effective. And I'm scheduling new patients now. So let me know if I can help. Mark Power here. And if you like this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful videos like this one. Also, be sure to hit the share button and leave us a comment below so that others can benefit from it as well. I'll be recording a lot more helpful videos like this one to help you overcome your stuttering. And if you'd like to be notified, then click on the bell icon below.